Carson, obviously the MAC tourney around the corner. Just can you talk on your excitement and just your mentality as you get ready to head in there?
Yeah, our mentality as a team is not really going to change much. We're going to stick with what's worked with us all year, and that's really just been grinding out at bats, going on the mound, throwing strikes. But the excitement for the tournament's as high as ever. Last year we were excited just to make the tournament, but going in as the #1 seed, we have high expectations, not only for ourselves but from the outsiders as well, and we're looking to fulfill those expectations.
Obviously, you touched on it a little bit. Different expectations being the 1 seed this year. What's it going to take to ultimately win the MAC tournament and get a shot at the NCAA tourney?
Yeah, it's just going to stick to what we've been doing. We're the 1 seed for a reason. What we do has worked, so we're just going to stick to our plan, stick to our processes. Just because the stage is bigger doesn't mean we change what we do, and we're just going to stick to what we've been doing and let it all shine out on the field.
Obviously, the job isn't done, but so far it's been a great season. First time in 20 years you won the MAC regular season championship. What does this just mean to you and the team and just the overall culture that you guys are trying to build here?
Yeah, being here for 3 years, I've kind of experienced a little bit of everything here at Miami. So it just means even more kind of coming from the bottom where I kind of started my freshman year, and as a team we started my freshman year, and then being where we're at now, it just means everything to be able to do it with the same group of guys that was here my freshman year, as well as the guys that we brought in, and then all the work that we've put in together and just letting it shine when we go out on the field has been super special, and we're looking forward to keeping it rolling.
What do you feel like you can take away from last year to this year, especially having some experience in the MAC tourney, and then actually being able to put it on display this year?
Yeah, just how important it is to win. When you get in that losers bracket, it's hard to get out of it. So you keep winning as much as we can, and we're the 1 seed, so we got the bye, which is a huge help for us. So we're just looking forward to taking that to our advantage and just winning as many games as possible and making it a quick 3-game tourney with 3 wins.
Before the season started, you touched on your expectations. Some of that included making the MAC tourney and winning the MAC. Obviously we're here now. How excited are you for this opportunity as the 1 seed heading into the MAC tourney?
I'm very excited. I think our team as a whole is very excited. Getting that 1 or a 2 seed is crucial coming into the MAC tournament. We saw as a 4 seed last year, it's pretty difficult to come out there, and I think there's a situation where you have to win 6 or 7 games if you're not a 1 or a 2 seed. And now being in the position where we can run the table in 3 games is pretty exciting.
Obviously you have some experience. What's it going to take to win the MAC tourney? What can you build off of from last year? What can you think of that is important and hopefully will help you guys reach the top?
Yeah, I think this group of guys is pretty experienced in general. I think in the lineup on the mound we've got a lot of experience. A lot of these guys were here last year. And I think that's going to help us a lot, knowing that it's not just going to be an easy sail to win the tournament, that we're going to have to play some really good games against some good teams to win.
Again, before the season started, I asked you a few questions, and one of them was just basically about the team and the overall growth, and you just touched on how the culture has started to shift and how you've seen the guys start to bond, especially through some of the things that Smiley has done with you guys. Obviously, season isn't over, but regular season champs for the first time in 20 years. How have you seen all of that kind of come together and kind of just shift the culture, while you're literally living it?
Yeah, I mean, the culture has changed drastically over the last 2 or 3 years. Since Smiley's come in here, he's had a huge impact on everybody that's here, and I think it really goes to show when a lot of the guys that are out here were here before Smiley was here. So he hasn't just changed the team and changed everybody. He's come in here, brought his culture that he wanted to see, and guys have bought in.